something but have nobody to talk to. Well, here at Thames HQ, we not only provide free service, but make sure you leave remedy. We not only provide free service, but make sure you leave remedy. We not only provide free service, but make sure you leave remedy. We not only provide free service, but make sure you leave remedy.
So a woman, it's your job. So clean the dick. A woman, it's your job. So clean the dick. A woman, it's your job.
Anyway.
Are you happy with your girlfriend?
Anyway.
Oh, it's so hot right now. Hold on, she texted me actually. Oh, it's so hot right now. She texted me actually.
And shoot me an email at baconmlp123. And shoot me an email at baconmlp123. Shoot me an email at baconmlp123.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. 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 Welcome. Welcome one and welcome all. To our second iteration. Welcome one and welcome all. Of our IRL therapy iteration. Wow, I really sunk into the house there, huh? Wow, I really sunk into the I want to say thank you. Wow, for our guest, great. I want to say thank you. Can you introduce yourself? For our guest, great. I want to say thank you. Can you introduce yourself? I'd like to thank her, and I want to, introduce yourself. Appreciate her, how she's here and trust my opinion as a therapist to talk about her, how she's here and trust my opinion as problems and things about life. I want to trust my opinion as problems and things about life. I want to trust my opinion as problems and things about life. I want to trust my opinion as problems and things about life. I want to
difficulties.
problems and things about life. Now we're good.
Difficulties.
Anyways,
Difficulties.
great. So why did you want to come on to stream today? Why did you want to come and talk to me? Why did you want to come on to stream
I
today?
guess
Why
just
did you
to
want to
talk
come and
about
talk to me?
Things
Why did
that
you want to
have
come on
kind
to
of
stream
shaped- I
today?
guess
Why did
just
you want to
talk
come and
about
talk to
growing
me?
up and stuff
Why
that
did you want to
have
come
kind
on
of
to stream
shaped- I
today?
guess
Why did you want to
just
come
talk
and
about
talk to
growing
me?
up and stuff
Why did you want
that
to come on
have
to stream?
shaped-
Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
And
Talk to the fine people right over there.
I'm
You'd like to talk to the fine
great
people right
and
over there.
19.
19.
Talk to the fine people right over there.
Very young. Write this down. 19.
Yeah, I'm 19 years old.
Very young. Write this down. 19.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very young. Write this down. 19.
Yeah, I don't know. I like music.
Write this down. 19.
I don't know. I like music. I like being outside. I like music when it's warm, not when it's cold. I hate the winter. I like music when it's warm, not when it's cold. I hate the winter. I don't know. When it's warm, not when it's cold. What else should I say? I don't know.
What do you do?
What else should
What do
I
you do
say?
in life? Maybe. What do you do?
What else should
What do
I
you
say?
do in life? Things for a job. You go to school. What do you do in life?
Well, I'm
Things for a
not
job.
currently
You go to
working.
school.
I
What do you do
was
in life?
working
Things for a
last
job.
summer
You go
as
to
a
school.
server
What
and
do
a
you do in
bartender.
life?
Working last summer as a server. I've been doing that for 2.5 years, I would say. It's not too bad. I do enjoy it. I was also in school, Humber College, for child and youth care worker. Wasn't too bad. It's just very. It wasn't too bad. The same stuff over and over again, to be honest. It's just very. It wasn't too
Right,
bad.
right. School is school, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. School.
Right.
It's always gonna be school, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. School.
Right.
It's always school, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. School. How old are you?
I'm 19.
And what are some hobbies of yours?
I'm 19.
And what are some hobbies of yours?
Honestly,
And what are some hobbies of yours?
I don't really think I have
And what
any.
are some hobbies of yours?
I don't really think I used to go to the gym, but not anymore. I used
And
to
do you
go to the
wanna
gym, but not anymore.
delve deeper, why is that? Did you just stop just cause, or delve
Just
deeper,
'cause,
why
and,
is
like,
that? Did you just stop just cause, or
I wanted to
delve
save
deeper, why
money
is that?
instead of
Did you just stop
spending
just
money.
cause, or
I wanted
delve
and my
deeper,
membership
why
was
is
like
that?
instead of
Did you just stop
spending
just
money,
cause,
almost
or
30,
delve
40
deeper, why
bucks
is
a
that?
month.
Right,
Almost 30,
no.
40.
The gym, they caught me right now. I'm
Right.
paying 25, 27. It's pretty cheap, but
Right.
paying 25. I haven't stepped foot in the gym once.
Oh.
Had the membership for 4 months now.
Right.
You know?
Oh.
I don't know how they did that,
perform
but
on set.
I understand. I don't know how they did that. What's something you're currently working on to improve yourself? I don't know how they did that. If any, something you're currently working on to
I guess
improve
changing
yourself.
my diet.
If any, something you're currently working
More
on.
so
What is
like-
your
I guess
diet right
changing
now?
my diet.
If any, something you're currently working
Well,
on. What is
like,
your
I guess
diet right
changing
now?
my diet.
If any, something you're currently
I mean,
working
I
on.
just
What is
eat
your
what I
diet
want
right
to eat.
now? If any, something you're currently
I just,
working on.
I think I should eat more, or I could eat more than what I usually. I think I should eat more, or I could eat more just because what I usually. I think I should eat more, or sometimes I don't really have an appetite, even though I know I should eat. Sometimes I don't really have an appetite, even though I know I should eat. Sometimes I don't really have an appetite, even though I know I should eat. I do want to
Wow.
eat more.
Some technical difficulties.
I do want to eat
Wow.
more. Am I
There,
screaming at you?
there's an
technical
echo.
difficulties.
I'll go fix it.
Am I
There,
screaming at
one
you?
moment. There's an echo. I'll go fix it.
Am I screaming at
One
you?
moment.
to the
There's
people.
an echo. Actually, don't, because there's an echo.
Yeah.
One
Talk to the
moment.
people.
Actually, don't, because there's an echo.
Yeah.
One
Talk to the
moment.
people.
Actually, don't, because there's an echo.
Yeah.
One
Talk to the
moment.
people.
Actually, don't, because there's an echo.
Yeah.
One
Talk to the
moment.
people.
Actually, don't, because there's an echo.
Yeah.
There we are. You were not tweaking, Jalea Coyce. There we are.
Jalea?
You were not tweaking. Appreciate
Jalea
it. Appreciate the concern.
There we are. Jalea?
You
Thanks,
were not
Jalea.
tweaking. Appreciate it. Appreciate the concern.
Now,
back to what we were talking
Thanks,
about.
Jalea.
Appreciate it. Your
Oh,
diet.
yeah. I
Back
could
to what we
eat
were
more.
talking about. What do you
Your
diet?
I could
You know,
eat
you
more.
wake up. It's morning time. You're starving. What do you do? What do you eat? It's morning time. You're starving. What do you do? What do you eat?
I don't know. It depends on what I'm craving.
You're starving. What do you do?
To be honest, I don't know. It depends on what I'm craving. Sometimes I'll make
Some more technical difficulties.
Sometimes I'll make.
It is still echoing.
Sometimes I'll make.
It is still echoing.
It
It is still echoing. Let me know, guys. Let me know. 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 Test. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Test. Oh, that's why, you freaking idiot. Testing, testing. Look at me. I'm a genius. Fixed it.
No more echo.
Back to what you were saying.
Huh?
Why is your diet buns?
Because I don't eat enough. I don't eat a lot. I eat when I get hungry, and sometimes I don't feel hungry, and it'll be like hours since I last ate.
Right.
Yo, your fireplace is not working, I think.
It's beautiful. Beautiful fireplace. Anyways. Now let's get more into why you wanted to come here. So what would you like to discuss with me today? Why? What was the main reason you came and thought, I need some therapy from the CEO himself?
I mean, I just wanted to talk about like things I've experienced in life that kind of have affected me, I would say. I guess you could start with like 2019, which was when COVID first hit.
Right. And how old are you in 2019?
I think I was like 13 or 14.
13, 14.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I just started high school.
And would you say high school, in all 4 years you went, would you say your high school experience was good or bad or somewhere in between?
I would say in between.
Mm.
There were the good moments and then
Right.
the very, very bad moments. Like online school, I hated
Right.
that. It was horrible. Just because like it was such a big change for everyone. Like, you'd go to school, see all your friends, eat in the same cafeteria, and then all of a sudden, it's like you're at home for 2 years.
Couldn't agree more. It was insane, like that's, for me, took a toll on me, but I got easy 80s, barely attending
Oh, okay.
class. But so now another question I have for you. Was there a canon event that sort of shaped the person you are today, or maybe changed the outlook that you've had or have on life?
I guess when my dad passed away,
Right.
during COVID, he got sick. Not because of COVID, just because he was an older guy. He had illnesses like way before COVID came along. But
And would you mind talking about these illnesses, or is that
yeah.
all right?
He used to have a heart condition, and blood pressure was like really bad.
Right.
He used to take a whole bunch of medications. But yeah, it progressively just got worse, like his health.
Right.
During COVID, he caught some sort of infection, so he was in the hospital for like a while. They had to put him into a coma because it was just that bad.
How did you deal with that emotionally? Also, while being in school.
I think I kind of just like checked out,
Right.
like mentally. Like I was there physically, but mentally it was kind of just like a shrug, which I know it sounds kind of bad to say.
No, I mean everyone deals with
Mm-hmm.
things like this in their own way, right?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I kind of just checked out. But it was a lot. I realized afterwards, like after he had passed, that it genuinely was a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I could have, been there mentally
Right.
while he was still alive. But I needed to help myself, and that was the only way I knew how to help myself.
Right. Just pushing it on to later.
Mm-hmm.
When you yourself are ready to deal with it.
Yeah.
Understandable. Very, very understandable. And do you have any regrets about maybe your father?
Yeah.
If you don't want to, if you don't want to get into it,
no
problem
we
at
can
all.
talk about it. It's
All
okay. Before he was in the hospital,
right,
he was still progressively getting sick, but he was at home, and this was before online school started. He was at
Right.
home, and going into high school, all I really wanted to do was hang out with my friends,
right.
and be outside and
I understand that.
just be around my friends and my group or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that I should have hung out with him more, especially because he was old and like he wanted to hang out with me more, but I didn't. So I do regret that.
Right,
But I've kind of helped myself understand that there's no point in like feeling guilty or bringing myself down because I can't even go back.
Right. I mean, the past is the past.
Exactly. So it's like
we all wish we could have done some things different, but
you have to accept it and kind
right.
of just
it's already
move
happened.
forward.
Gotta deal with it in your own way, and seems like you've managed to hopefully deal with it in your own way.
Yeah, I mean, I started talking to my brother more about it, family members, friends, and I feel like the more I talked about it, the more I understood how I was feeling, and the more I accepted that like it's life.
Right.
But it also made me realize that like I shouldn't take these things for granted. But it sucks because it's like your parents will tell you like, oh, one day I'm gonna die and like I'm not gonna be with you. You'd be like, yeah, like
I always brush it off.
Yeah, but then when it actually happens, it's like I took so much for granted, and I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
So.
And what about your mother?
My mom? Well, okay, my biological mom, I do not know her, but that's okay because like I don't think I would want to know her.
Right.
I do have like a mother figure, but I don't talk to her anymore. Yeah, I don't talk to her anymore. Just because like things happened between us and I moved out, or I mean, I got kicked out. I didn't move out.
Where are you living now?
I live in Toronto now with my boyfriend, but I'm definitely happier than I was before, like living there.
Right.
Because living there, it was like okay, trust me, I appreciated being, under someone's wing, especially because like my dad passed away when I was like 16.
Right.
So like I appreciated that like she took me in, she took care of me, but it wasn't helping my mental state at all. Like if anything, I feel like it made it worse.
And this mother figure, did you know them? Like, were they with your father, or did they just step in and decide, oh, you can live with me?
I knew her from when I was a child. like I think 3 and onwards. Sometimes I would go to her house during summers. More so just like a family friend.
Right.
Yeah, but then, knowing her from such a young age and her having that role, I would call her mom, and I would call her husband dad because he was also like a father figure.
Right.
But
If you don't mind, what were these people's skin colors?
they are black, they're Jamaican.
Mm.
Yes.
All right. Just alleviate some pressure, ask, some, I want to say thought-provoking questions. We can alleviate the kind of build-up. So, what's your favorite color?
Oh, honestly, I don't think I have a favorite. Just because, like, I like all colors. But I wouldn't say, okay, I wouldn't say I like yellow so much. Like, it's not bad, but sometimes it's too bright. Like, why?
I agree. Now, when was your last relationship?
Oh, I'm currently in a relationship.
How did you guys get together? If you don't mind talking about it.
No, it's okay. Well, we knew each other growing up. And then I lived in Toronto and he lived somewhere else, so like we weren't talking or seeing each other. And then
Right.
one day I had seen him at my mom's place because like that's where we knew each other from. And we kind of just rekindled like our friendship, and then we started dating, and we've been together for almost 3 years now. Yeah.
And when did you meet this person? What age were you and what age were they?
Actually, personally, I don't remember.
Right.
But I do know that like we were both kids when we met. When we first met, we were both kids, and then there was that gap where like we weren't in each other's lives. And then when we rekindled our friendship,
So when did you guys rekindle?
2022 and 2023, I don't know.
So would you say it's when your father his health was declining?
After he passed away.
Right. And
Yeah.
so would you say you found comfort in this person?
Yeah, for sure. He's amazing.
And do you mind saying their name or not? It's up to you, of course.
His name is Alex.
All right. And so you found comfort in Alex. So do you think that maybe that since your father passed away, right?
Mhm.
Of course, you're mourning, getting over it in your own way. Do you think that played a part in you falling more for Alex?
Not necessarily. Like I wouldn't say it's like a trauma bond type of thing. Just because like, how do I say this? I mean, when my dad passed, we weren't together.
Right.
Like we would talk here and there, but we were not together. And then I started going to therapy, and then later
Right,
down
and
that
now you're
line,
here.
yeah, exactly.
The top of the chain, CEO.
Exactly. But yeah, later down that line, like we did get together. But I
Mhm.
wouldn't say I have like a trauma bond or that because my dad passed, I, fell for him more because I needed something to hold on to.
Right.
But I do think he is a great support system. Like,
Now I want you to give us a timeline of maybe canon events or major events in your guys' relationship, if you don't mind, and how you guys ended up living together and where you are now, and if anything major has come up since you guys moved in.
okay. So canon events. We'll start from like COVID. So COVID happened. My dad was sick, passed away. Rekindled my relationship / friendship with Alex. We got together. Eventually, I got kicked out of like where I was staying.
And where was that?
The city, Brampton.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in Brampton.
Brampton.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't like that city.
No need to hate, but all right. We spread positivity here. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
spread
yeah,
hate here.
yeah. But yeah, so we moved in together, and then I had a baby.
Say that again.
I had a baby. I have a son.
You had a baby. Mommy?
An AI baby. Mamacita.
Mamacita. Interest. So you're a mother.
Yeah.
Some W's in the chat. W mom. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys moved in and had a baby immediately, or
Not like
nothing?
it wasn't planned. No.
Right.
If that's what you're asking, it wasn't planned. But I don't.
Like
really
you have a
regret it.
son.
Yeah.
Like a human child.
Yeah, like I gave birth and everything.
A human came out of you?
I know. It's kind of weird.
Are you trolling us?
He kind of feels like a spawn. Like he just came out of. Because, like, okay, I remember giving birth, but then thinking about it now, it's like, I can't believe I gave birth.
Right.
And he's so much bigger than, like, his birth weight, you know? He's, like, bigger now, and he can do so much more than before. So it's kind of like, did I actually give birth to you? Or, like, did you just spawn?
Interesting. So I guess we'll call him Zeus.
Yes, Zeus.
Powerful name. Zeus.
Right.
All right. So you have a child.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was unaware. So how are you doing? I know mothers go through, postpartum, things like that. How are you, Gray? How are you doing?
Well, I would say I'm doing good, honestly. It was hard though, I would say, first 2 months.
Right.
Like I felt like I was going through some sort of postpartum. Maybe my hormones were just too much for me to handle those first few months. But I think I've kind of got a hold on it, or like I just feel more calm.
For anyone just joining, Gray just said she gave birth. She has a son.
Yeah.
I think she's still trolling.
It's so cold in here.
Yeah, so your hypothetical son.
Yeah.
Zeus, we'll call him.
Zeus.
Anyway, so you were talking about postpartum, 2 months. So would you like to share when you had this child?
Yeah, I had him in February 15th.
Of this year?
Yeah.
A day after Valentine's.
Yeah. My OB and like the nurses that like treated me during my pregnancy, they're like, oh, because his due date was February 18th.
Right.
They're like, oh, I think he's gonna be a Valentine's baby. I was like, don't say that. Don't say that, please.
So I want to know what you were going through when you, like, what made you think, oh, maybe I'm pregnant? Like, what were you going through? What was going through your head? Like, am I pregnant? Am I like, what's happening? And then and the moment you found out.
Okay, so usually when I get the week or a few days before I get my period, I get really emotional.
Right.
Like anything and everything will make me want to cry, right? So one day I was in my room and I was just fucking like, everything was just making me so sad.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck, I'm probably getting my period soon, or I'm pregnant. It's like, nah, like
no way,
literally,
no way you're pregnant.
So I'm like, you know what? For shits and gigs, I'm gonna take a test. And I took the test, came back positive, and I was like,
I'm being trolled. Who's trolling me?
Literally, I took another one. I think I took like 2 more. It's like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. And at first it was like a whole bunch of like emotions. Like, I wouldn't say I was sad, because I wasn't sad.
Right.
I was just like shocked, and I was happy, and then I was like, oh my god, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I need to save, I need to work, I need to do this, but I'm so happy, like, you know?
Right. I don't, but right.
But yeah.
Shout out moms.
Shout out moms.
Shout out Gray.
Huda. Shout out Huda.
I don't like her.
Oh, actually? We'll talk about that after CEO.
I mean, I haven't watched the show, but
oh,
from what I've seen, not a fan.
Oh.
Continue.
Free Huda. Anyways, but yeah, took a test, found out, and yeah, it was very shocking. And then I told Alex, and he was very happy, which made me even more happy. But yeah, I feel like I won't forget that moment because of how many emotions I felt and like how
Right.
happy I felt. Like truly, I felt really happy.
So your first raw emotion was joy, or?
Yes.
All right. I don't know why you said that so hesitantly, but
No, because
all right.
because of how you asked it.
Right. So felt joy, and then what? How was the pregnancy? How was it leading up to your hypothetical child Zeus?
Mhm. Okay, so first trimester, I know a lot of people say like, they feel sick and they throw up and it just sounds like hell. For me, it
Right.
wasn't. Like I was fine. Sometimes I would kind of forget I was pregnant because I just felt normal.
Right.
I did get nauseous here and there, and certain foods like I love burgers, but when I would eat a burger, it either tasted different or like it would just make me sick.
And what you think Zeus is gonna grow up to like burgers?
Yeah,
Mm.
I hope so. I mean, but yeah, first trimester it wasn't too bad, just a little bit of sickness here and there, and my taste buds I guess were changing. Second trimester, it honestly I feel like it was my favorite out of all three, just because I wasn't really showing.
Right.
I could eat the foods I liked, wouldn't get nauseous. Nothing tasted bad anymore. And yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't have a big tummy. My back wasn't freaking hurting, nor was my like pelvic floor. And then third trimester, the beginning of the third trimester, I also still was not showing. Like my doctors were concerned. They were like, how far along are you? And I was like, oh, 30 weeks. They're like, you're not showing like at all. I'm like, yeah, he's in there somewhere.
Come on.
He's in there somewhere.
My waist is snatched, y'all. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
But yeah, that also wasn't bad. And then I feel like mid third trimester to the ending, I was showing way more. Like my belly was pretty round. I won't lie.
I mean, you're pregnant,
Right.
You're pregnant, right?
Right. But yeah, wasn't feeling nauseous. My back was hurting a lot more though. I couldn't stand for long. I couldn't walk as fast as I usually do. So I feel like those are my, notes about my first pregnancy.
First, you plan to have more kids?
Well, eventually, yeah. He's not going to be an only child.
Interesting.
No hate on only children, but like, gotta have a dynamic duo,
Right. I want to say thank you for the prime sub, Harry Dev. I appreciate it. But now I want to ask you, sorry, it's looking at my notes here. Is there something about you, like maybe now, maybe in the past? I'm hoping now, because I feel like you've grown as a person after becoming a mother. Is there something you wish that people understood about you that maybe they don't right now?
Well, honestly, I don't know. Because, like, no one's ever told me, like, oh, I don't understand why, ABC.
Now, what I want to personally ask you is, do you think that maybe your childhood was cut short?
Not necessarily, no.
Because you said that your father passed.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. You were kicked out, you had to move in, kind of boss yourself up, right, on your own. At a pretty young age, I would say. So do you think that you kind of got to be a kid before you became a mother? I'm very happy for you. Like, no.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Don't worry.
Very happy for you.
Don't worry. For sure. I feel like before like 2019 and all throughout like elementary school and middle school, as some people will say, I feel like I was a kid.
Right.
I would.
Because me personally, I still feel like a kid. Obviously I'm not a kid, but
yeah,
I don't feel ready.
Young
for the world,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like I got to be a kid especially in like elementary, middle school. Those are like my best moments, favorite memories. Um, and then it kind of shifted to like, okay, not to where like, okay, I have to be an adult now,
Right.
but like, okay, like this is real life. Like things are happening, and I kind of have to change my mindset or adapt my mindset a bit.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think my childhood was cut short. Maybe I feel like what was cut short was high school.
Right.
Because
Because you had the COVID, that kind of cut it in half.
exactly. I started high school, first semester of grade 9. I had to move to Brampton because my dad was sick. And then
Let's write this down.
March hit and it was like, oh, March break. And then, oh, we're getting 2 extra weeks off. And then I'm in grade 11 and I'm going back to school.
Right.
So it's like,
And
what
then,
happened?
and you had your child in February. So,
Mhm.
I mean, you're still 19. I'm still 19. I don't know. Like, maybe it's not my place to say it, but I feel like,
It's young.
no, like, my mom was like a young mother as well, right?
Mhm.
But she says that she feels that her childhood was cut short.
Mm.
Same thing with my aunt. So I just hope, as a friend, I hope you're able to balance, both out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As CEO, I'd also like to say, as CEO, do you think you'll be able to balance those out? Do you think you'll be able to live maybe the life that you want while having Zeus?
I feel like I'll be able to balance like being a mother, being an adult, and then also wanting to like, I guess, have fun. But I've never been the person to be like, oh, I just want to party while I'm young, and
Right.
no, that's never been like my thing or like my cup of tea. I mean, no hate, no shade, just me personally, I knew that I wanted to focus on whether it was school, work, family,
Now, you mentioned school,
creating
right?
my own family. Yeah,
Let's get into that. So you were in school for becoming a teacher or a social worker, what was it?
kind of child and youth care worker. It's
And
close to social work.
why did you stop going to school? Was it because of Zeus or like
Yeah. So
100%?
basically, yeah, I'm only taking a break. I'm kind of in like, what's the word? I can't decide whether I want to go back for child and youth care work or dentistry.
Do you think you could do dentistry now that you have a child?
Yeah.
Because I have a friend in dentistry, right? And
It's a lot.
he's one of the smartest people I know. Well, not one of. He is the smartest person I know.
Yeah. It's
Right?
definitely a lot, but I feel like if I put my mind to it, I can definitely do it. I went to school while pregnant. Like, I just feel like if you don't have a good support system or someone you can lean on, and you're like kind of doing all of that on your own, then it's going to be a lot.
Right.
But yeah, I did stop, or I took a break from school because I was gonna have Zeus. Because the first semester was September to January, I think
Right.
it
I just want
was.
to say, you're very strong for going to school while being pregnant. Shout out.
Shout out me. Shout out me. for
Shout
real.
out Gray.
But yeah, January hit, and I was like, okay, I'll take the year or so off, because his due date was in February. So
Right.
I'm like, I'm not gonna go back, because what if I'm in labor while I'm an hour?
Did anybody at school say, yo, why she's so fat? Or
No, I
nobody
wasn't
asked
showing.
you?
I wasn't showing.
But you stopped going in January. And he was
Yeah.
due February.
Yes. Like, bro, he was not
Is this
there.
baby real, Gray?
He was not there. I don't know where he was, but he wasn't there. But yeah, it was a lot. There was only one person that noticed. She was like, "Oh, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "How did you know? Like, no one has said anything. No one is pointing it out."
So she's like, damn, you're looking kind of fat today. What's going on?
Right. She's like, "Oh, back
You
home."
been eating good?
Right.
Right.
She was like, "Back home, I was a midwife, so I can kind of
If you don't mind explaining what a midwife is to the chat.
Similar to an OB, but they're more personal.
If you don't mind explaining what an OB is to the chat.
So an OB is a doctor that
Right.
takes care of you throughout your pregnancy. So you'll make appointments, and whether it's cervical checks or measurements of your stomach, how you're feeling throughout your pregnancy. Midwives are more like, they're more supportive, I guess, in a way. Like you see them more often.
Like a doula.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, but a doula is like
she's everything. Like,
yeah, exactly.
She all up in there.
So I feel like
pardon me.
So I feel like it would be OB, less personal.
Right.
Midwife, and then the doula is like very, 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 very personal.
So did you have like a midwife, a doula? Or
No,
you just have
I had
OB?
an OB. Yeah, but I liked her. She was nice. Well, she's still my family doctor.
Right.
Yeah, she's very sweet. But I didn't see her a lot. Throughout my pregnancy, I did have to book a lot of more ultrasounds than what's normally given, just because I have an autoimmune disease, which can cause...
Let's get into that. What do you mean by autoimmune disease?
So I have Sjogren's.
Excuse me?
Sjogren's syndrome.
And what is that?
Could
you say that again, please? Maybe
Sjogren's.
Sjogren's?
Yeah.
Sjogren's.
It's German. But it's kind of like lupus, just not...
Never lupus.
Just not as bad, I guess you could
And
say.
what does it do to you?
For me personally, it's different for everyone, of course.
Right.
But for me personally, it more so just causes like my skin to be dry. It affects my eyes a lot, so my eyes are like really dry sometimes.
Would you like some Vaseline?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
I put some on this morning.
All right.
But yeah, my eyes can get really dry. My mouth as well. But that's only when I really have like flare-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there certain triggers? Does it...
I don't know. Personally, I don't know. Like, I've never been able to tell what triggers me. It just happens. Like, right. I know there's a reason. I just don't know the reason.
Right.
But, I mean, I feel like when I got diagnosed, I was very, like it felt like my world was ending, in a sense, because there's no cure. Eventually...
Sjogren's, you just said it makes your skin dry, right?
Yeah, but it can lead to lupus, and it can lead to arthritis as well.
No, what is lupus?
Lupus it's another autoimmune disease. You know Selena Gomez? She has lupus.
But that doesn't mean I know what lupus is.
Okay. Well, I haven't really done my research on lupus.
Right. It's never lupus.
Yeah, it's never lupus. But it's just another autoimmune disease. It's similar to Sjogren's, but I guess more extreme. Yeah, I mean, as long as I take care of myself, take my medicine, I should be hopefully okay. Knock on wood. But
fake wood.
But yeah.
Anyways, now I want to ask you our signature question that we ask every guest. What's your ideal type?
Is this actually what you ask your guests?
Yes, every guest that's been on, I've asked.
Okay. I don't know. Not someone that's shorter than me or my height. I like, I guess, guys that are more built. Not too much, like steroid type of build, but like,
right. Like,
you can see that they have biceps.
Like lean and like...
Yes. You know?
Right. Like a sock, like Ronaldo. Like toned down.
No.
All right.
Like, just nice chunky biceps, you know?
A dad bod.
Kind of.
Like a blue collar worker.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually. Because Alex is blue collar.
Right.
But yeah, you know, nice arms. Someone that's funny. I like Latinos.
Mm.
Mixed people.
And why don't you tell us about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm Sudanese and Filipino.
Sudanese?
Yeah.
Shout out Sudan. Shout out
Free Sudan,
shout out
actually.
Filipinos.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out me.
Kumusta ka?
Oh, yeah, I don't speak Tagalog.
All right.
But you're asking me how
Bomba
I'm not Jamaican.
All right. So how has your upbringing been, being raised by Jamaicans while being
Oh.
Sudanese and Filipino?
Honestly, it's amazing. Amazing. Because, like, well, okay. I've always been around Jamaicans. My dad was, like, practically married to a Jamaican woman for, like, majority of my life. And then she sadly did pass away as well. But then I moved in with,
Right.
another family that was Jamaican. But I love the culture. Like, the food is amazing. The music, amazing.
Right.
The vibes, amazing.
Shout out
Shout out Jamaica.
Jamaicans.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. He was like the top artist. I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Shout out him though.
I can't help. Oh, Vibes.
Shout out Vibes Cartel.
Yeah,
Big boss
yeah.
man. Now I want to ask you. I forgot. Sorry. Okay, how is it living with Alex?
It's nice. I feel like
Like, what is it like? You know, like, because now you guys have a kid, right?
Yeah.
So what's your guys' dynamic like?
Okay.
Is there any problems maybe you want to discuss? Slight issues maybe?
Well, I feel like, okay, when you live with your partner, like, every once in a while there is going to be a problem. Because you're living with someone else.
Right.
A whole different personality, or, like, a whole different mind. So.
And I'll add to that, you got Zeus now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Is Zeus okay? I'm sorry for interjecting here, but is Zeus like? Would you say he's an easy baby or he's?
Yes, he's a very chill baby for some reason. It's kind of scary.
Right.
But he's 5 months now.
So when will you introduce Zeus to the CEO?
I don't know. Whenever you come to Toronto and he's awake.
Right.
Right.
And would you ever name the CEO as the Godfather?
Are you ready for that rule?
Please.
Right.
Look at me. Born ready. Born ready.
Okay.
Now back to what you were saying. So how's your guys' dynamic? Has it changed to what it was from before? And if it has, what was it before and what is it now? Before and after Zeus.
Okay, before Zeus, it was just kind of, I would say it was easier. Not a bit easier. It was easier because I was only pregnant. Like, I wasn't taking care of another human,
Right.
So it was easier. He would go to work, I'd go to school, come back home, eat dinner together. Sometimes we'd go on dates, we'd watch movies, like, all the time. Go to the grocery store together, which, I mean, we still do. But now it's different because, again, there's a whole separate person that we have to take care of because
Right.
he doesn't know how to take care of himself yet.
Right. Like, I also want to say, it's just a personal thought of mine, animals, when they have kids, they kind of already know what to do. Like, how does a cat know how to cat? How does a dog know how to dog, right? But, like, humans, they got to be, like, nurtured so carefully. You know what I mean? Like, so I understand, where you're coming from. I have a lot of younger cousins. Nothing comparable to you, since you have your own child, Zeus. But yeah, it's, hopefully I can alleviate, maybe if you're maybe holding on to things that maybe only you can talk to yourself about, right? Because I have no clue what it's like being a mother. But anyways, continue.
Personally, it's not bad. I like being a mom.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like to society and, like, some people on the internet, that's such a big shock for, like, especially young parents, that they like being parents, and it's like, no, like, I actually like my baby, guys. No shade, but like, shade is being thrown. I like my baby.
Because I do be seeing, some moms, oh, my child ruined my life, things like that, right?
Okay, because, like, there's contraceptives, there's condoms, guys.
Right.
Let's lock in. But
Practice safe sex, everybody.
yes, please. But yeah, I like my baby. He does get difficult sometimes, where like sometimes he'll just start screaming, not like tantrum screaming, but like
Right.
he's finding his voice.
Right.
So like he'll scream.
Would
here
you
and
mind
there.
imitating how Zeus sounds? Of course, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt their ears.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't if that's your only concern.
Oh
but...
no. It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
But yeah, he screams. This morning he actually said "mama."
He said "mama."
Yes.
He said "mama, have a good stream."
Right.
W Zeus.
Literally, and I was like half awake, and he was like literally in my back. He's kicking me, because he wants me to get up.
Right.
Like no, like just 5 more minutes, you know. He's in my back. He's kicking me. He's slapping me.
So is that difficult to you? Zeus waking you up? Things like that's what I mean by your dynamic. Just get back to the dynamic, right? Like, cause you and Alex lived together, and then how long did you guys live together before you got pregnant?
Before I got pregnant?
Yeah.
0 months. We moved in together when I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant before I got kicked out. And
then you guys moved in together?
Yeah.
So did you get kicked out because you were pregnant?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. Just clearing everything up. Clearing the air.
Yes. No. But yeah, when we moved in, I was already pregnant. I was like, I don't know, maybe 10 weeks pregnant, if my math is correct, around that time. But yeah, the dynamic, especially because like he wakes me up, it was hard to deal with, but it was hard to deal with when he was a newborn.
Right.
Because, you know, I love sleep. Sometimes I'll sleep in when I get the chance. And then with a newborn, it's, bro, your schedule, your routine, it all changes because you have to feed the baby every 3 hours, whether you're breastfeeding or formula feeding.
Right.
Every 3 hours.
And is Zeus a formula baby? Because me personally, I was a formula baby.
Well, okay.
Only formula me.
The first like 2.5 months I was breastfeeding.
Right.
But then my my milk supply just kind of dropped. It was dropping, and it was just a lot. Like mentally, physically, it was a lot. So we switched him to formula. So he's on formula now.
Right.
But yeah, that first month it was hard because every 3 hours I'm waking up, you know, I'm changing him, and then I'm putting him back to bed, and then I have to wash bottles. And then by the time I'm going back to bed, I'm sleeping maybe an hour if I'm lucky, and he's waking up again because he's hungry.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I need my sleep. But at the same time, it's like, he needs to eat, you know? I don't care about me not getting any sleep as long as he's fed.
W mom.
And he's happy. Like, I'll wake up, you know, I'm willing to have a messed up sleep schedule. And yeah, but it was hard. It was very hard.
And what role does Alex play in?
Well, he provides.
Right.
He goes to work. He's full-time.
Right.
And then on weekends, he'll try his best to, like, take the load off of my plate, I guess you could say.
Right.
So he'll hang out with Zeus more when he gets the time. He will feed him, change him, have fun with him because he's like the fun parent. He plays with him a lot more than I do. When Zeus is with me, he's kind of just calm.
Right. Maybe for the next couple minutes, we're gonna have to chat, ask a few questions, and I'll ask them, you know, or ask our guests the questions you guys have. But yeah, so back to the dynamic. That's, I guess you could say, it's always been the same. I mean, from when you were pregnant to when you had the baby. How old is he now, Zeus?
5 months.
So was it really a major change, or just relatively been the same?
I feel like it's in between. Major in the sense that, like, we have a human to take care of now.
Right.
Like, he's not just in my belly anymore. He's not just in my belly anymore. Like, he's his own person now. So major in that sense. It can be a lot of work, but we're still us,
Right.
which I feel like a lot of relationships after they have a baby, they kind of lose that, which it does suck, like it happened, but we're still us, you know?
Right. Meister dude, go ahead with your question. Where's Daddy G? So Meister dude is asking, where is the father? Where is Alex?
He's at home with Zeus.
So there you are.
Yeah, he's at home, guys.
He's at home taking care of Zeus.
Exactly.
I have another question for you. So, were there any road bumps in yours and Alex's relationship before you guys kind of settled down like you are now?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, that sounded like a question. Yes.
Would you mind talking about them, or is that something you don't want to talk about?
Well, I won't talk about the problems.
Right.
Just because, like, those are relationship stuff. But, again, I feel like every relationship has their ups and downs. You know, but it... sorry, my throat. It's how you get through it together.
Provided some...
Oh, yes, my tea.
We've provided some good eats.
Why did it pop like that?
There's steam in there, but yeah,
yeah.
some good eats, some tea for you.
But I feel like it depends on how you get through it together, because some couples, they think that, okay, they think it's like me against you. Right? But it's really us against the problem. Lock in.
Exactly, right.
Lock in.
So, was the problem with you guys, it was you two against each other?
I feel like in the very beginning of our relationship, like very, very beginning, it kind of felt that way, but we started communicating more and like really opening up to each other. So now it's like us against the problem.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of people go through that where they think it's like, oh, I'm right and you're wrong, you know?
Right.
But hopefully, I mean, they realize sooner or later.
And another viewer has a question. Jalea Coyce. How have you maintained your social life while having a baby? Or sorry, since having your baby?
Well, okay. I don't know. I mean, because I moved from Brampton to Toronto. But even after high school, I wasn't really talking to anyone from high school besides CEO.
If you'd like to pause, everyone is saying in chat they have an ad right now.
Oh, sorry guys.
So we'll wait.
Yeah.
How's the tea?
I haven't tried it yet, actually. So.
Wow.
It's good.
It's too sweet.
No, it's good. Honestly, could use a bit more sugar. I thought you added a lot.
No. Rose packages. Let me know.
The fire is making me laugh.
Why? It's so warm, bro.
Because it's like dead silent and I'm just hearing wood burn.
This chat is too funny.
Are they talking shit?
No, they're talking shit about me.
Oh, because your ads?
We back? All
Guys,
right.
Subscribe, right? They have to subscribe for no ads.
Exactly. Guys, you have
Subscribe.
to listen to Great. The fresh
Like
mom.
what?
That doesn't sound right. The new mom.
There's the solution.
Fresh mom? Is that
Fresh mom, new
fresh
mom.
mom? New mom?
Same difference.
Anyways, so Kalia Joyce had a question. How have you maintained your social life since having your baby?
I mean, it's kind of hard, but it's not that hard. I mean, I text when I get the chance.
Right.
I'll sometimes call my sister, my cousin.
Your default friends.
Yeah, my default friends.
Right.
But I haven't really gone out to make new friends. um, or like talk to old friends from like high school. Sometimes I'll text like childhood friends here and there, like when I get the chance, or like online friends when I get the chance. But I don't know. I mean, my baby's my friend.
That's sweet to hear. Your baby's your friend.
But yeah, I try my best to talk to like family and my close friends.
Right.
But I feel like everyone understands that like being a mom, you kind of that's not your main priority.
Yes, I
Like,
do
you know?
understand. Yes.
Exactly. That's not your main priority. So like appreciate when you get texted here and there.
Right. So I have another question, two questions from Meister Dude, if you don't mind. What's the plan to support baby Zeus? And how are you doing after the baby? Any postpartum depression?
So
So we can answer question number one first. What's the plan to support baby Zeus?
well, I already have a what's it called? I have a savings for him for school.
Right. Is that with RBC?
No.
All right.
It's not with a bank. It's with like a whole
It's in the drawer. Does it have a couple coins for
yeah,
baby
yeah.
Zeus?
He has a piggy bank. He has a piggy
All right. All right.
But yeah, so every month I put 200.
Very sorry to interject.
Sorry, guys.
My chat has redeemed 10,000 points, and I have to do 5 jumping jacks.
Okay.
So you may continue while I do the 5 jumping jacks.
Okay.
Continue, please.
Continuing. Yeah, so every month $200 is taken
Anyways,
from
back to the stream.
yeah, $200 is taken and it's put into the savings for school. So by the time he's going
Don't mind me.
by the time he's going to college, he'll have like with grants either $80,000 to $100,000 for school, strictly for school,
Right.
which kind of sucks. I mean, because like if you don't go to college, then you also can't use that money, which again it sucks. But I mean, yeah, we're saving for him.
Sorry, I'm being roasted by my chat. Anyway, so you guys are saving with a piggy bank, right? So you don't want to save in an account because you can't use the money afterwards, correct?
Oh.
What you said?
I was actually being sarcastic.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh, you have an account set up for him.
yeah, but it's not through a bank. It's
Right.
through this I don't know, company type of thing. But trust me, guys, it's not a scam. Like it's
Alright.
actually not a scam. Trust me.
You know, we're listening to the fresh mom, right? We're listening to the fresh
It's not
mom,
a
right?
scam. I
And
swear.
the second part of Maestro Dude's question: how are you doing after the baby? Was there any postpartum depression?
I feel like a little. I wouldn't call it like postpartum depression because that lasts like a long time, you know. I would say kind of
Right.
like baby blues, just because my hormones were insane. Like I feel like now I'm kind of like relaxed, but that first month or two, it was just a lot to deal with, especially being sleep deprived, you know, the whole scheduling shift and my routine changing, all of that stuff. It was a lot,
Right.
but then I've gotten into the groove of it. He sleeps more now. It's easier, you know? But it was hard. It was hard. I won't lie. It was hard.
And Maestro Dude asks, is it an RESP you have set up for him?
Yes.
Right. All right. That's another question from Meister Dude. What was after high school like? Did you go to post-secondary?
I went to Humber College for 2 years, I think it was, and then I took a break, of course, to give birth. But it was nice. A lot of the people there are very nice. I like the campus I went to was the Lakeshore campus. I prefer that campus because
And what
It's like-
program were you in?
child and youth care.
Child and youth.
Yeah, so that campus, it's like there's little cottages, they call it,
Right.
little separate buildings, and they have letters, so A, B, C, D, E, so on and so forth. And it was just easier to figure your way around, like, you know. But
Right.
the North Campus, I hated that campus. I went there once for an elective.
I mean, I can't imagine being pregnant, having to
Yeah, it was a
Right.
lot of work actually. It was a lot of work. But
El Humber in the
Right.
chat.
no, only the North Campus.
El North.
Yeah. Lakeshore is nice. But yeah, North Campus, it was a lot. It was very different. And it was just far, like, because I'm in Toronto and North Campus is in Mississauga.
Wow.
Why am I doing that for one class?
Strong, independent woman right here. Pregnant, going to school. Come on. Now another question from my dude. He asks, "Is marriage on the horizon, or are you guys already married?"
We're not already married. We're not already married. I feel like later down the line we will get married.
Well, you invite the CEO.
Yeah.
Can the
Maybe.
CEO stream
Yeah.
your wedding?
Yeah. If you guys
Appreciate
subscribe,
Subscribe.
and then you won't get any ads.
Right.
Right. But yeah, you can be like front row.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You can be the flower girl.
Thank you. But I'm a grown man. Flower CEO, if
Okay.
you will.
Yeah.
Now, Connor asks,
Oh.
"Are you planning on having any more kids?"
Not soon.
I'd like to add on to that. Are you planning a set amount of kids, or just if you're thinking you maybe just want to go with the flow?
I am planning on having more kids. Not now. Before.
People 30 says the North Campus is better.
Hell nah, bruh. That shit is so confusing. But anyways.
Back to if you're
Yeah,
having more kids,
interrupting me,
right?
like-
Right. Sorry.
No,
Apologies
mind
for
you, okay.
interjecting.
Before having children, I was like, yeah, I want to have like 4 kids. And then I went into labor and I was like, whoa. Like,
Calm
whoa.
down, guys.
Exactly. Bro, it was so life-changing.
Just okay. Sorry to interject again. What are your thoughts on surrogacy?
I mean, I'm not a hater. I feel like for some women it's definitely different. Whether their body can't do it.
Right.
Or like if they just want to do it, like, girl, do it. Like, if that's what you want to do it. But I did enjoy carrying my baby. And he was like, he was in me. Like, he was a part of me. And so, I don't know.
I never know that feeling. I would,
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely different because for women, it's like you're with me everywhere for 9 months,
Right. Like, how do you explain that? Like, I can't
insane.
like understand that.
It's actually insane.
Shout out moms, bro. Shout out to my mom.
Right.
I mean, the CEO doesn't have
Shout
a
out
mom.
moms.
I just spawned, but shout out to moms. Anyways, we have another question from Meister Dude. Was Baby Zeus planned?
No, he was definitely surprised, but he's not like, because some parents, they do plan their babies, some don't, and they're happy with it, and then others, they don't plan it and they regret it. It's like, okay, then why didn't you wear a condom? But no, he wasn't planned. I do love him. Very happy with him. He's amazing. He's awesome.
Another question. Sorry, a statement from Meister Dude. I just don't know if I want to say this. Sorry, let me.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
Did your booty rip apart?
No. But, do you want to know, like, my whole labor story? Because it was actually pretty...
Why not? You know what? Let's get into that.
Yeah.
Let's get into your full... How long was the labor?
The whole labor itself? Probably, like, 24 hours. No, that's pushing it. Under 24 hours.
Wow. I know
Yeah.
I know TJ. He told me, the CEO. TJ was long labor, forced into a C-section.
Really?
Yes.
A C-section? Oh, he's a C-section baby?
Yes, TJ. I don't know
Yeah.
where he is right now, but yeah.
I think I was too. But
back to your labor story.
Yeah, I think it was under 24 hours because a lot of people think labor is like what you see in movies or like shows where it's like contractions and then
Right.
screaming and then baby.
So what do
No,
contractions feel like?
I
Like,
can't
is
even
there anything
explain.
comparable or
No. So for me,
like, do you think it's comparable to like a man having a cold, maybe?
no. Oh my god. For me, okay, my plan for
What about the flu?
No.
For a man?
No.
All right.
But yeah, my plan was to do it natural. And to just, either go in because they provide like a
Did you get an epidural?
yes, I did. Eventually I did. I
Did they
changed
like
my
stick
mind.
it in your back or like?
Yeah, it goes in your back, in your spine. I was scared for that because I'm like, yo, people go paralyzed.
Right.
Like those are very rare cases, but like it can happen.
And you have Sjogren's disease.
Exactly. I'm sure it
I
was
forgot what it's called.
Sjogren's.
Sjogren's disease.
But okay, so my labor, I woke up that morning, and I was feeling weird. Like my body felt weird. Like it wasn't any pains. I just felt
So the epidural worked.
odd.
There's no pain.
No, yeah. During the labor, there was no pain. But yeah, and then I texted Alex. I was like, I feel weird. Like I just woke up and I'm feeling weird. He's like, okay, like I'll be home around 3. Blah
Right.
blah
So did you go home right after you had the baby, or did you stay in the hospital for a little bit?
blah. We had to stay 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I texted him and then he got home and the pains, like there were actual pains now.
Right.
So it felt like a cramp, but
Right.
more. Right? And then progressively it just they kept coming. Right? It was like there would be like long breaks in between.
Right.
And then as the day went on, it was like just closer and closer together.
You think it was the epidural wearing off?
Oh no, I'm talking about before I actually gave birth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Contractions.
Yes,
Oh, we're talking about contractions.
Yes.
Oh, so that's what people say, like contractions, like time them, things like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So I took a class before giving birth, of course.
A class
And-
like
Like an online one.
oh, I
Yeah.
thought you went to school.
No, it just tells you to like what to expect and like how to time your contractions. And so I'm contracting actively
Right.
and I'm like, bro, okay, I forgot how to do it because it's like I was trying to memorize it and I did eventually, but
You
like
time like apart, not how
Yeah.
long they are, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But then actually contracting, it's like I'm forgetting everything because the pain is so
Right.
much,
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine, but from what I've heard, right? Like,
yeah, it's a lot.
you having to time them and you also going through the
Exactly.
pains
Like, bro,
as well, right?
I don't want to think right now.
Right.
Like, it's too much.
Get Zeus out of me,
hmm
right?
And then eventually my brother, he came over because he was going to bring us to the hospital.
Right.
So he came over and he's like, oh, are you timing it? And I'm like, I can't even think right now. Like, I'm on the bed and I'm like just holding my stomach and that's not even helping.
Right.
And then eventually, like, we called the hospital and I was like, I kind of forgot how to time it because, like, it's hurting so bad. She's like, okay, how many minutes apart are your contractions? And I'm like, a minute? She's like, you should probably come to the hospital now.
I think was it like 8 minutes apart you go?
I think, I
How
don't
long
know.
is it? 4, 8?
I think it's 5-1-1. So 5 minutes apart. For the contraction is 1 minute long.
Right.
And then there's another one. I forgot what it's for, but something like that. And yeah, she was like, you should probably come to the hospital now. And so I went and they did a cervical check and I was like 8 centimeters.
We almost
I
popped
coulda-
Zeus out on the
literally
bed.
on the bed. But they were like, oh, your water hasn't broken yet. So like, we'll wait a bit, see if it breaks on its own. It didn't.
They had to break it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how
It
that
was,
works.
okay, I thought it was going to hurt.
Right.
Because my OB showed me the tool they use and it's kind of like a hook. Like a plastic
Do they gotta like
hook.
make a tear in the uterus or something like
No,
that?
in the water,
Guys, I don't know. Guys, please.
So, okay, in the sack. Your baby is in a sack.
The uterus.
No.
Guys,
The
wait.
okay, the baby is
Let me
in
lock
the
it, let me lock
uterus,
it.
yes.
Yes, the baby is in the uterus.
But the baby's also in a sack.
yes.
Like, when
okay, I
you
know
see,
that. Yes.
Yeah.
The baby's in a sack.
So when that sack breaks,
Uh-huh.
your water breaks. That's when you like piss yourself.
Oh, okay.
Is what it looks like.
And that's the liquid the baby's incubating in.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, she broke my water and it was like, ugh, the weirdest feeling ever. It's like
Did you donate your placenta?
No,
Uh,
we couldn't do that at the hospital.
Why not?
That wasn't an option for our hospital.
Uh,
Or like
but would you though?
the cord blood. Yeah, I don't
Lit.
see why not.
Me too. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
yeah. But she broke it, and then it was kind of like you're peeing yourself, but you cannot stop. Like it just kept going, and it was so uncomfortable.
Everyone watching me pee. What's going on,
Right.
y'all? Like,
And it's like my legs are freaking warm, and ugh.
right,
Ugh.
right.
But yeah, that happened, and then I was trying to like move and like sit on the ball to like kind of help my contractions or like squat. Nothing was working. Like it hurt so bad, and it was just getting worse. And then they were like, "Okay, do you want an epidural now, or like do you want to wait?" And I was trying to wait it out because I really did want to go natural, but I couldn't handle it anymore.
Right.
So I did get the epidural. But after that, it took maybe like 30 minutes for it to like fully kick in for me. Then after that, it's like I wasn't feeling anything. But they were saying how like, cause I'm connected to like these machines, you know, blood
Yeah.
pressure and
Like EKG,
heart
things
monitor,
like that.
all of that stuff. And especially a lot Zeus too, his heart rate is being monitored as well. And so these machines are like beeping in my ear, and I'm looking, and it's his heart monitor that's going off.
Excuse
They're
me.
like, okay, his heart rate is dropping. It's like, is he okay? And they're like, if it goes back up, he's okay. If not, then like we'll have to start pushing, blah blah blah. And eventually, I did start pushing. Like I was going into active labor.
Right.
Pushing and pushing, and then his heart rate dropped again. So they were like, okay, now like we really have to watch it, because if it drops one more time, we're gonna have to like vacuum him out. Not with like those plug-in
Yeah,
vacuums.
yeah. And I know
But,
what you mean.
You know, something they put it on his head and
Yeah.
then help pull him out. And I was like, okay, that freaked me out. So that I'm already like trying to push as hard as possible while not being able to feel my bottom half,
Mhm.
right?
The epidural.
Exactly. So now I'm like freaking out. I'm like, okay, like his heart rate is literally dropping. Like, what if something bad happens?
Right.
And like, you know, I didn't want to think about it, but
Or
I
you
was
gotta like
thinking
get a
about it.
C-section, something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, and then I'm pushing. They're telling me to push, and then it dropped again. So they did have to vacuum him out.
Mm-hmm.
My OB, she tried to vacuum him, and she was struggling. So she had to give me an episiotomy. And do you know what that is?
Yes.
Are you serious? Okay.
No.
For the viewers, I'll explain.
Yes, because I clearly know.
Yeah.
For the viewers.
Yeah. So an episiotomy is when they have to basically cut your entrance.
Oh yeah, I was about to say the next question from Meister Dude is, did the pum pum tear apart?
It did. I had
Hmm.
a 2nd degree tear, I think it was.
Right.
And on top of that, they did the episiotomy, which is like, okay, so this is like your vaginal opening or whatever, and they have to like cut on a diagonal, horizontal, diagonal. I think that's diagonal.
Like-
On an angle,
Okay.
they have to cut it, and then vacuum the baby out. That hurt. That part I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she cut me, I felt that, and it just made me panic even more. I'm literally pushing. She cuts me, and I don't know. I guess I was in so much shock that like I tried to reach and like see what the hell happened,
Right.
because I didn't know what she was doing. Right. So I'm like that hurt. Like, you know, I'm telling her like that hurt, and I saw Alex. I'm like, that freaking hurt. He's holding my hand. And then yeah, Zeus came out. They had to. I wanted to do skin to skin while he still had his cord attached,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to.
Why not?
Just because his heart rate was dropping, so they
Alright.
had to cut it immediately and check him, make sure he was okay. And so took him out, cut it, and I'm waiting for him to cry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting. Like that's the only thing I wanted to hear, because when your baby cries, you know they're okay.
Yeah, like he's breathing, you know.
Exactly.
He's breathing in air.
Exactly. And he wasn't crying. So I'm like, why is he not crying?
Just
and they
someone go
took
beat
him.
this baby up, make him cry, yo. Like,
Literally, they took him, and they were like, they didn't say anything to me. But Alex went over to see what they were doing, and then maybe like a second after I said that, he started crying, and I was like, oh, like I just so much was off of my chest because like that's the only thing I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I wanted to know that he was okay. But yeah, he started crying, and I got to hold my baby, my AI baby, because
Right,
he's
right.
not real.
Zeus.
Um,
And then another question from Meister Dude. He asked, "Can it be salvaged?"
what?
Your
Like
pum pum.
after? Yeah. What? They have to. So when you
Right, right.
tear, or when you get an episiotomy, they have to.
That's the vacuum, right?
No.
That's the cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have to like stitch you up because like why are they gonna leave an open wound?
Right, right.
You know, I don't know how many stitches I got, but yeah, it wasn't anything crazy, to be honest. I didn't. Some women do tear from like their vaginal opening to their butthole,
Mm-hmm.
which I was like, yo, if I tear that much, I'm
Yeah, ever
airing
since
this
my
whole
sister,
place out.
I mean, ever since TJ's sister told TJ about that, and TJ told me, I'm terrified for my future wife.
Yeah,
Terrified.
it's a lot, but they do stitch you up. It does heal like any body would. It heals. It does take time though. For me, it took like 6 weeks. I think I had my stitches because they dissolve.
Right, right.
And then I got my checkup, and she was like, "Yeah, like you're healed. You're fine." Like,
W
thanks.
mom, W mom. It's inspirational. I have a newfound respect for you. But now that I feel like we've gotten a lot of things, off of your chest. Is there anything else you want to talk about today? We've talked about Zeus. Talked about how labor was. Talked about postpartum depression, maybe. We talked about your relationship with Alex, you guys' dynamic, how things work there. Talked about your father. If there's any specifics you want to go into, maybe anything else, we have time. I'm down. We can continue to talk.
I mean, if you guys want to ask me more questions, I'm always open to that.
I think they're done with the questions. I'm not gonna lie.
Haters. Do you have any like questions?
Well, yeah, but it's it's kind of like a how you doing, like for real, like no, like for real, like how you doing?
I'm actually doing good.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Good to hear, bro. If you have nothing else to talk about, do you?
Not that I can think of, no.
All right, then I'd like to end the stream here. I want to thank Gray for coming in. I want to thank all of you for coming in. Thank you, Herida, for the subscription, the Prime sub.
Yes.
Thank you.
Subscribe, guys, for no ads.
Listen to the Fresh Mom. Thank you, Connor, for the 10,000 points for the 5 jumping jacks. That clip is not going away. I want to thank you all for coming, and I'll announce when the next therapy stream is happening. And good night, everybody.